Good evening, Ghostriders. Thanks for joining our show tonight. It's Bad Max, Vexy.
Hi, guys.
And hey, man, we want to thank all of our fans for logging onto our Facebook page and becoming our friends and liking our page and waiting for this night to come. A couple of things first before we get started. I want to give a big shout out to Jocelyn Corvus, who wrote a great article. If you want to get behind the scenes of Ghostriders Paranormal and learn about what we do and how we do it, log on our Facebook page, read her blog. It is awesome. One of the questions she asked us was, what makes our show different than other shows out there? Well, one thing we want to do is we want to invite all of our fans to become the investigator. And this is how it's going to work. You're going to see some things that happen throughout the show that we're not going to mention. We're not going to bring it up. And you're going to see this message pop up on the screen right here. Okay? Right here. And when you see that message, log on to our Facebook account and write on the wall what you think it is. And we're going to tell you at the end of the week, right before the next show, if it's debunked or if it's supernatural. So you'll be the ghost hunter. You'll be able to make your own decisions on what you see throughout the show. And of course we'll have other things that are similar to the shows because this is paranormal investigating and you have evidence. You try to find evidence, you try to debunk it, and you'll see lots of that too on our show. So if you like ghost hunters, if you like ghost adventures, which those are some of our favorite shows, and by the way, Chris Williams, Amy Bruni, you, me.
Hey.
Hey, so let's tell you a little bit about the episode you're about to see. The episode you're about to see was shot about a year ago at the Deforest Center in Atlanta, Georgia. And it was a great location. There was a lot of activity, and you're going to see a lot of that on the show. About a year ago, I was working for QVC as a pitchman. I was on television pitching product, right? And they didn't let me have my goatee. So the first episode you're going to see is Sans goatee.
And I'm so glad he's got his goatee back.
Thanks, Vexy. Vexy, you want to say anything to your fans? You got tons of fans out there.
Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all the hits on our website, and we cannot wait to get started.
Right on. So enjoy the show, Ghostriders Paranormal. And I believe that means lights out, I believe. Yeah.
Cool.
Lights out.
In this episode, Bad Max and Vexy motor down to Atlanta, Georgia to investigate the Deforest Center, where bumps in the night and strange lights appear from nowhere. Do Martin and Susan Deforest still roam the halls seeking revenge on their killers? Do the hundreds of Union soldiers who died there still cry out in pain? Watch now as Bad Max and Vexy kick some ghostly ass and get to the bottom of this tragic haunting. This is the Deforest Center. Shrouded in mystery, the Deforest Center was built in the 1800s by Martin and Susan Deforest. They moved away to another home not too far from there. It was then used as a Civil War hospital where thousands of Civil War soldiers died in agony and pain. But that's not the end of the story of the Deforests. Just a few miles away on July 16, 1879, prominent ferry owner Martin Deforest and his wife Susan were decapitated while sleeping in their beds. The murders occurred at the Deforest residence. The brutal nature of the crime captured national attention, and the New York Times breathlessly reported an aged couple murdered, found in bed with their throats cut. Tonight, on Halloween night, we investigate the Deforest Center, where countless claims of sounds, banging noises, screams were heard, and the image of an old woman has been seen by countless visitors to the Deforest Center. Is it possible that Martin and Susan still haunt the Deforest Center, or the countless Confederate and Union soldiers who died there? Tonight we find out the answer. Coming up, Bad Max and Vexy's investigation is just getting started when the spirits of the Deforest Center start presenting themselves.
Seconds, and then it exploded. That's what I was going to tell you.
Who's that?
We arrived early that afternoon on Halloween to speak with Michelle Davidson, the manager of the Deforest Center. She walked us around the building and showed us where the claims of activity had been reported.
The area that we're standing in now is the original structure of the facility. It was built in the 1800s as a farmhouse. The walls are 27-inch thick. This is the original fireplace. A lady came down from North Georgia last summer, and she said that she was a psychic. She came in for lunch. She spent an hour and a half here. She says there's a soldier standing right here, and she sees him as plain as day. The neighborhood legend is that Sherman used this facility as a hospital for the troops during the Battle of Peachtree Creek. However, she insists that the soldier that she sees standing here is in Confederate gear as opposed to Union. This is a coat closet. It's a little bit of a storage closet and a mail room, etc. This room is always cold. Spring, summer, winter, fall, it's always freezing. The Atlanta ghost hunters were here in January, and they made contact with something while they were in this room. It was able to intelligently respond to questions from them, and it's, as I said, we call it the creepy closet. This is the conference room. This is where we have small meetings and such, but a year and a half ago we rented this as office space for a 6-month term to a company, a startup company, and they're in logistics, so they come in very early and they sometimes leave very late. One of the guys asked me one day, "Michelle, is the Deforest Center haunted?" And I said, "Why would you ask me that, honey?" And he said, "Sometimes when I'm there early in the morning by myself," he goes, "I hear this old, it sounds like an old man coughing," and he says, "or a really sick person." And he says, "I'll walk around and the doors are locked and I'm the only person here." And he said, "Sometimes it sounds like a bunch of sick people just coughing and moaning." So then I explained to him the legend of Sherman using the place as a hospital. And the hair stood up on his arm. We're in the top floor of what was the original structure. This was not part of the structure, it was added on. We have a resident psychic that comes in pretty regularly, and when she comes up here, she says that she has a heaviness, that it feels like something is just weighting her down. When Andy and the Atlanta Ghost Hunters were here in January, they said they were walking through looking for a place to set up, and that there was a large orb floating here. It floated for like 15 to 20 seconds, and then it exploded. That's what I was going to tell you.
There were only 3 of us in the building at this time. We all 3 thought we had seen someone or something enter the original structure of the Deforest Center, which was the Deforest home back in the 1800s. Upon arriving, we investigated the area thoroughly. We could find no evidence of anyone entering the building unauthorized. We also looked for the source of that ghoulish laughter. We found nothing that could have generated this sound. So here it is again. Check it out. See if you can determine where this ghostly laughter may have come from. Convinced that we had our first brush with the paranormal at the Deforest Center, we headed back to to continue the tour.
I don't have any particular stories of any occurrences in this room. However, none of my employees like to come in here, especially in the evening if their event is an event in the forum and the barn, if they need to come through here to get something or use the restrooms or whatever, they're waiting. This art show was here last year, and there were some male nudes on the wall, and we heard loud crashing and banging and came running into the room. No one was in the room, but a picture that was there on the wall ended up, a square picture by the way, so it couldn't roll, ended up over here.
So it took a force.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is that it?
As far as I know, yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Michelle, appreciate it.
My pleasure.
We're going to capture a bunch of data, and then we'll review the evidence, and then we'll get back to the evidence. Okay?
Wonderful, thank you.
Coming up, Bad Max and Vexy kill the lights, and it doesn't take long for the spirits in the Deforest Center to let them know that they're not welcome.
Really loud noise on the stage.
It was an obvious what?
Thump. The first time sounded like a creak, so I just blew it off.
Great.
The second time was definitely a thump. And then the ice in this cup moved.
The time had finally arrived. It was 10 p.m., October 31st. The stage was set. Time to kill the lights and start the investigation.
We're excited and we're ready for a really action-packed evening. So come on with us. Let's explore the Deforest Center.
Let's go. All right, it's lights out time.
All right, camera 1 is on the fireplace. Camera 2 is on the bar area and the picture wall where the picture flew off. Camera 3 is the main auditorium room where footsteps have been heard into the office. And camera 4 is the creepy closet. Okay, here we are at the Deforest Center. We're going lights out. We're going to do an EVP session throughout the entire facility. First, we're going to start in the old part. We'll see if we can capture some electronic voice phenomena. I'm going to do a bass reading on EMF first, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, I got a 0.2, 0.4, 0.2, 0.4, 0.2, 0.3, 0.1, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, 0.2, 0.1. Make sure I got this. 0.2, 0.3, 0.1. Okay, so I got a base reading of 0.2 in this room. Let's see if we can get some spikes. Is there anyone in here with us right now? We understand that some Civil War ghosts or Union soldiers, Confederate ghosts, I'll get that right soon. We understand there's a Confederate soldier and some Union soldiers that are stuck in this room. If you're in here with me right now, tell me your name. If you're in the room right now, tell me your name, please. I need to know your name. I want you to yell it really loudly. I understand that you've been seen in this room. You're a Civil War Confederate soldier. You've been standing by this fireplace. Can you tell me your name and why you're here? We just want to talk to you. We want to communicate. Can you move something in the room? Can you move an object in the room? Why don't you move that picture right there hanging up? Can you push that and make it swing for me? I don't believe anybody's here. I don't believe you can say anything. Tell me your name. Tell me now. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah.
As you just heard, we all heard a faint knocking sound. We looked around to see if we could find the explanation of where this sound may have come from. That sound remains unexplained. Here it is again. See if you can make out what this sound could have possibly been.
Excellent. I heard that knock. Can you knock again? It's going from point 1 to point 2. Point 1, point 2. It's moving and I'm not moving. So place this down. We're going to try to do about K2 work here. So we can get some activity. I placed a green light right here on this table. And you can make this light light up if you just get close to it. Okay, so walk right over to it, right near my hand, and you can make this light light up. Can you make the light light up for me? Stand over here near this light, this green light, and you can make it light up. You can make that light up, and I know you're here. Come on, get close to the light. You can do it. Make the light light up. Come near the green light. You can do this. Make it light up now. You can speak into the red light right here, and I can hear what you're saying. So I need you to come near the green light and tell me your name. Do it now.
Satisfied that we had gathered all the evidence we could in the old part of the building, we headed over to the creepy closet, where the previous ghost hunters had captured some incredible evidence.
All right, we're in the creepy closet right now. This is where they've had, the last ghost hunters that were here had the most activity. So let's see if we can capture something in here tonight.
We're not here to harm you. Are you a male spirit? Are you a female spirit? Come near the green light. How can we light up this room? It's so dark. We don't have a flashlight.
Come back.
Gathering no further evidence in the creepy closet, we headed upstairs, where the resident psychic felt a heaviness, something weighing her down, to see if we could stir something up.
We're upstairs, and we are in the top level of the Deforest Center. We've got an EVP recorder on the table over there, as well as the EMF detector, K2 meter, and we're going to see if we can get some action in here. We need to know you're here, so walk over that green light, make it light up. Can you make it light up for us? Is that you making that noise? Can you close that door? Can you tell me your name? What is your name? Can you tell me your name? In order for us to know you're here, you're going to need to do something better than that. You're going to have to make a louder noise, a louder sound. You're going to have to move something, touch one of us, make the light light up, something so we know you're here. I'm going to knock on the wall. I want you to respond by knocking, okay? Or making that same sound again. Can you knock on the wall? I'm going to knock again. I need you to respond. If you want us to know you're here, if you want us to help you, you need to let us know that you're with us. So come on, respond. Sound is coming from that other room. It's like a squeaky sound, like a toy. By the way, that's what's in that room, is toys. Can you make that sound again? Are you in the other room playing with the toys?
We're upstairs next to the toy room.
Really loud noise on the stage.
Alright, we're coming.
Oh, this just went off too.
You know, I thought I saw it blink earlier.
Hey, there's something's going on with this too. It started about a minute before she radioed.
What was it?
After reviewing the audio of the digital recorder that was located closest to where Jennifer was sitting, we realized that we may have captured the sound that Jennifer heard. Now listen closely, as you can hear me knocking on the wall as we were in the room directly above where the digital audio recorder was located, and then you can hear a very loud banging noise that sounds like a thump. To verify our theory, we synchronized the audio from the digital recorder downstairs to the video of us upstairs. You can clearly see that my hand touches the wall at exactly the same time as the faint knocking sounds appear on the digital recorder. Shortly after that, you hear the loud banging noise, and then Jennifer calls us on the radio to tell us that she's been alarmed by this very sound.
going on the stage.
Oh, really? Let's go. Totally
All
far
right,
away.
we're coming.
Oh, this just went off too. We're coming.
Got your pants on?
Yes, but they're wet.
Wow. Excellent.
Ooh, maybe we should go home.
We're coming.
Did you hear more than one?
Up there. Well, what I heard first, that sound right there, was what I heard
Gotcha.
first.
Okay.
The second time was an obvious
Alright.
thump.
It was an obvious what?
Thump.
Was it
The
thump?
first time sounded like a creak, so I just blew it off.
Great.
The second time was definitely a thump. And then the ice in this cup moved.
Going up on the stage, Jennifer heard some loud bumps. She heard something creak, some bumps, like somebody was walking across the stage. So now we're going to go check that out and see what we can find. There must be a bar nearby.
Gotta be.
It's making me thirsty. Are you afraid to move something? Move something. We're not going to harm you. We just want to document you're here. That's all we want to do. We just want to document that you are here with us. We're not here to harm you. We're not here to do anything to you other than talk. We want you to talk to us, and we have no idea that you're here unless you make a sound and let us know you're here. Or get near that green light. If you get near the green light, we'll know you're here. You can talk into this red light right here. You tell me your name. What is your name? We're talking to this light over here. We got many ways for you to communicate with us. Many ways. And all we're asking is for you to do one of them. Did you see that? Did you see that? Something just went from left to right on the other side of that curtain. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. It was like a real fast, right from left of that curtain to the right. Let's go out there and check that out. Did you see anything out there, Jennifer, on the stage? That was great. I just saw a shadow figure. Oh, here's up to me, baby. I just saw a shadow figure dart from this side of the curtain on the outside to the right, really fast. That was incredible. That was awesome. Let's check it out. Are you out here with us? Are you out here on the stage? Are you an actor? Or an actress? Do you like the stage? Do you like being on this stage? I need you to talk to me. I need to hear you tell me your name, and I need you to do it now. I saw you just a minute ago. Are you afraid to show yourself again? Can you make a noise? I don't. Yeah. Make that noise again. Make that noise again. Can you light up this green light? Get near this green light. Let me see you light it up. You know which button to hit on that thing, right?
Which one?
That.
Oh, yeah.
The bottom button.
Hey, and
I'll
you're
take.
out of juice.
Again? Holy crap!
Does it go through batteries that fast?
No! What happens is, film this, this is important. I just put brand new batteries in this EVP recorder here. And we were up on the stage and I saw a shadow figure, small, looked like about the size of a 4 or 5-year-old child, run from the left side, my left, to the right on the outside of the curtain. I just replaced these batteries before we went up there. We haven't been up there for...
What's the time say on there?
13 minutes. And the batteries are already dead. When a spirit manifests itself, it pulls power from everything around it. And batteries, it's common for batteries to be drained that quickly when there's a manifestation. So maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. Only the film will tell.
Coming up, Steve and Jennifer take the lead. Are the spirits of the Deforest Center launching an all-out attack?
I just saw an orb of light pass the front of the camera.
It was time for two investigators in training, Steve and Jennifer, to take the lead. They were ready for the challenge.
Here we are. I'm Steve.
And Jennifer.
This is Jennifer, and we are going to circulate through the different areas of the Deforest Center here and try to pick up some paranormal activity. See if there's anyone else besides us here. So I think we'll go out to the fireplace where there's been some reported activity in the old house part of the building. This room, this area is my particular favorite area for some reason, me being a newcomer to this. But I definitely feel something in here.
I just saw an orb of light. I just saw an orb of light pass the front of the camera.
As you see, the orb of light drifts lazily upwards, and then sharply down into Steve's hand, which is holding one of our pieces of equipment. We have determined that this is not a bug or dust, because this is the only time an anomaly like this showed up in our hours of footage. So take a look again. What do you think this anomaly might be?
It went from this side right towards you.
Yeah. Is there anyone in this room?
Right after Steve asked that question, our digital audio recorder sitting on the table right next to Steve picked up this eerie response.
If you're in this room, make a noise. Give us a sign that you're here. How long have you been here? How did you get here? What is your name? Come to the green light and let us know that you're here. Have any questions? Can you make a sound or knock on the wall or anything to let us know that you're here? We just want to know if you're here or not.
Having captured solid evidence their first time out, Steve and Jennifer are well on their way to becoming part of the team.
Coming up, nothing can prepare you for what happens next. The Deforest Center unleashes its fury on Bad Max and Vexy.
I hope you're getting all this, because that is amazing, man. We are hearing sounds all around us. Sounds like people are stomping on the roof, right above our heads. It's the most amazing thing that's ever happened. I hope we're capturing all this on EVP. Right there. Do you hear it?
It was just after midnight on Halloween night. Bad Max and Vexy are entering the final stage of their investigation.
Careful, don't bump into this stuff. There's a table right here. We're coming in this room and we just want to talk to you. We're not here to hurt you. We're just investigators investigating the alleged reports of, other people being here that normally aren't supposed to be here. Can you talk to us right now? Can you tell me your name? I'm gonna sit. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's a lot of creaking now.
It's just the roof somewhere? Surely, this thing's been here since the 70s. This part. Oh, did you hear that?
Deep thud.
Bass?
Bass here.
Are you hearing those loud thud noises?
Not particularly.
We're back in the big room, and the roof sounds like somebody's walking on the roof, and we're hearing thuddy noises.
When we were regrouping here a few minutes ago, I was hearing similar things over the staging area.
It's possible that party is creating that, because there are cars parked really close to this building, so we need to be careful about that. But I mean, we're hearing some really interesting noises in this big room when we're asking questions, which is, I just want to check with you to see if you were hearing something over there.
Important.
Is that you making the noises on the roof? Can you do it again? We're not here to harm you in any way. We understand that you guys are hanging around. I need to know who you are. And I need to know if you're even here. I don't believe you're here. So I need you to step near that green light right there. If you can get close to that green light, it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to burn you. It's just a light. And you can change the color of that light. And that will let me know that you're here. So can you please step near the green light? It's not going to hurt you. We're not trying to trick you.
Because when we're over there, it's over here, and then we come over here, and it's over there. It's like dun, dun.
Are you here with us right now? What is your name? Please step near the green light. It's not going to harm you. Shit, you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, that's all right. Don't panic. Hey, it's all good. Keep the camera on me, okay?
Okay.
Keep the camera on me. Don't run. Don't panic.
I won't.
Okay, I hear you. And I thank you for making those noises. All right, now we're really getting to activity.
Mm-hmm. You don't think it's wind?
Or maybe it's raining.
Or maybe, no, it's not raining. I don't think it's raining. Keep the camera on me. I hear those noises. It's okay. We're not afraid of you. Thank you for letting us know you're here. Now, can you tell us your name?
Talk to us.
You can speak into this little red light right here and tell us your name. Tell us why you're here. You can say anything you want. You want to tell us some information that you think is important. Please speak into this red light. We're going to have that on EVP, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All those pops. That's going to be good.
That was very.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was not
lot.
normal. Oh, that was right above our heads. Do you hear that? We hear you. It's okay. We're not afraid. You're not scaring us. I understand you just want to communicate with us. That's okay. Now don't freak out. Is the cap off of that thing? Okay, good. That's right above our heads. Do you hear that?
That's very strange.
Yeah.
There's no way you can demote that. I mean, I just don't.
It could be changes the temperature, it could be drying out, I don't know. Okay, I hear you. If you're friendly, pop twice. If you want us to leave this room, pop twice. We are getting some serious noises in this big room.
Is it, I was going to call you a minute ago, but I thought I'd wait. I was hearing the thuds from up high. Is it like that?
Correct. It sounds like the roof. There's somebody walking on the roof.
I was hearing that. Also indicated a camera and a time for something I thought I saw on camera.
Excellent, man. Note that down. And, we're going to continue investigating here since it's happening right now.
That's the sound we heard before.
Dude, that's somebody on the roof.
The party has gone to a new level.
Is it possible that as it gets cooler at night, that the roof could contract and expand since it's... Is it possible that the roof could contract and expand being made out of aluminum or tin?
That's what I'm thinking.
As the night's cooling down, do you think that maybe the moisture is causing that sound? It's possible. We'll do another EMF sweep with this guy. That's ridiculous.
That's just... How come it's just now happening?
Right.
I don't know.
And when you all were here before, it wasn't in
No.
All right, I got a .1.
Not a
We
bit.
don't have any activity near us. .1, .2, .1. Doesn't seem that there's any spirit activity. Doesn't seem like there's any spirit activity nearby us because the EMF detector is. Oh, there's a .9, .2, .1. Can you show yourself to us? Can you show yourself to us? I hear you, but I want to see you. Shit. Did you hear that?
Y'all just make that sound?
Nope.
Cool. Stay away. Steve, it's going crazy back here, man.
I heard something that sounded like from over that way, distant but still loud.
Dude, it's like there's stuff all around us. There's crackles and pops and all kinds of sounds. Amazing. And these are loud sounds.
Yeah, they're loud.
Okay. We're coming. Hang on. Let me turn this off. Let me grab my stuff. We're gonna go there. It's really loud in there. You hear it over there? It sounds like it's up there now. Keep the camera on me. All right, pan up there. See if you can see anything up there. It sounds like somebody's walking up there. What is that? Who are you? Holy shit.
What is all of this?
I don't know. Milky, don't go back there. That's the kitchen. That's amazing. I hope you're getting all this because that is amazing, man. We are hearing sounds all around us. Sounds like people are stomping on the roof right above our heads. It's the most amazing thing that's ever happened. I hope we're capturing all this on EVP. Right there. Do you hear it?
Yes, this place is filled with it, if that's what it is. I mean...
Hey, look, we've debunked quite a few things tonight, but I can't debunk this. There are sounds all around us. It sounds like fireworks going off. It's amazing. Steve, we're coming back to base. It's been an amazing night. We came to the Deforest Center looking for the paranormal. We left the Deforest Center with a deeper understanding that there are things in life that we are not meant to understand. We shall never forget our Halloween night at the Deforest Center.